Again, welcome back to the channel. It's DigiFox. Today we're going to be talking about crypto.com. Yes, now first and foremost, none of this is financial advice. We are not financial advisors. Everything said here is 100% our opinion. So, as we all know, FTX pretty much is on the verge of complete and utter collapse. Now, we have yet to see exactly what's going to happen with all the individuals involved, as well as FTX themselves, and not to mention all the tokens that they supported, such as Serum, Solana, Radium, and some other tokens and projects that are associated with it, to include NFT projects, right? But that's not what we're here to talk about. There's so much news on FTX that you can literally just type it into your favorite search engine and find the information for yourself. What we're going to talk about is crypto.com. Now, we indicated on this channel roughly around a month ago, I believe it was October 8th, that there could potentially be some issues with crypto.com. Now, we are not here to toot our own horns, but we were one of the first channels on all of YouTube to pretty much say that you may want to consider having a look at crypto.com. And we see here coming to you from finance.net is after the FTX crash before the crypto.com crash. Well, we see here that fears sweep the crypto sector after crypto exchange FTX filed for bankruptcy. Now, what's interesting is we also indicated as such that crypto.com could very well be doing it. And we see on Twitter that some individuals are actually considering that crypto.com could be in trouble, right? And we see that crypto.com responded with it being nothing but FUD. And there is some charting here indicating that, hey, Crow token, which is the native token for the exchange crypto.com, is actually having a little pump. But we all know in a bear market, those are short-lived. So let's go ahead and go to different charts, right? And we'll show you where we indicated that this pump was going to happen last month, as well as the demise potentially of crypto.com. From Cointelegraph, we see here that the CEO addresses whereabouts of the $1 billion in stable coins sent to FTX. The CEO says the firm has recovered much of the funds and has less than 10 million in exposure to FTX. This was published, 3 hours ago today, which is the 14th of November, 2022. And we see further into the article, we see that the CEO reassures users that the exchange was not halting withdrawals, although a higher volume of requests has led to a backlog of customer service tickets. The Crypto.com chief then stated that only 3 coins, to which are FTX tokens and the other being scrutinized token, currently have their withdrawals function suspended on the exchange. So, which tokens are they going on about? Well, let's see here. We have, well, it doesn't really say, honestly. But what's interesting is that 20% of the exchange's reserves are in Shiba Inu. Now, if that doesn't concern you, then I don't know what does, right? 20% of your exchange's reserves are in a meme coin, not Doge, Shiba. And then we see that they indicated that there are no collateral loans on their native token CRO, which FTX was putting loans on their native token FTT, which literally just took a shat, right? And so we're not going to go ahead and go too much into this article. We'll provide a link in the description below so you can go ahead and deep dive into this by yourself. We see on the Twitters that even CZ of Binance is indicating something, not directly, but maybe passive aggressively, that if an exchange have to move large amounts of crypto before or after they demonstrate their wallet addresses, it is a clear sign of problems. Stay away, #SayFu. And what is going on about is the misallocation of funds, with crypto.com sending hundreds of millions of dollars to Gate.io, in which crypto.com responded that it is actually a whitelisted cold storage wallet on Gate.io. Again, if we are wrong, please comment in the section below. Either way, why would a exchange accidentally send hundreds of millions of dollars without proper due diligence on themselves and customers' money? Why would they do that and mistakenly send it, right? So we'll leave that up for your own interpretation once you do a deep dive on crypto.com. Next up, we're just going to show you where we actually discuss this. This is our channel right here. Literally 1 month ago. We're going to give it a thumbs up, right? And let's see if we can find the date here. We'll provide a link in the description below, but it is, as you can see here, 1 month ago, all the comments, all the spam comments, rather. Oh, here we go. 1 month ago. There we go. That proves it right there. And we see here, if we play, and here we go on the YouTube.
Facing threats of bankruptcy. And we see here, it says that Crypto.com has cut over 30% of its employees in August. Now,
so as you can see, we were actually on this. We sniffed it out a little bit earlier. Now, we are not the ones that have journalists or anything of that nature to go ahead and interview different businesses, exchanges, and anything in the crypto space. But what needs to be said is we do like sourcing out the information for those that do that for us. Now, let's just get on to the biz, right? Let's go ahead and see what's going on with the CRO token. And as we indicated on the trading video, what you'll see on this channel, on this video, that we indicated that there was going to be a double top, and we indicated on on October 8th, which would have been roughly around here, in which we indicated that it wasn't a falling wedge and it may be doing a pump, but to be wary because it will be a short-lived pump. It was going to double top, which we indicated with that one right there, right? And then another one right there, and then it's going to drop off. Let's go ahead and see if we can find that for you. And let's see, once we get to the area, here we go. Have a listen.
We see here that it could be actually performing a little bit of a pump. And we see here that more than likely, whenever there is a falling wedge, there is a miniature pump. How much is this pump going to be? Well, we start from the top all the way to the bottom. And then we go ahead and move it. So let's just assume it breaks out currently at the very tip. We see that it will be going all the way up to a 10 to 11 cent CRO token.
So a 10 to 11 cent. Where did it go? Well, if you were going to measure the top, it went to 12 cents. If you're gonna, that was at the top of the wick. Now, if you're just gonna do the full body candle, it went to yet again 12 cents. So we were off by 1 penny, but nonetheless, if you were going to take our advice, you would have been out earlier before it started crashing down on you, roughly around 2 days after it meeting our targets. So where is CRO going right now? Well, if we zoom out, we can see that it is actually forming consolidation in the whole grand scheme of things, right? And if it is 6 cents right now, that means we are literally all the way back to November 2020 at the very beginning of CRO and its existence, just about almost, right? Now, they did actually substitute their, I think it was an MO token for the CRO token back in the day, and CRO token pretty much took off and was the native token of the exchange. But we see that we are currently back to these levels right here, which was roughly around a couple of months, probably like 2 quarters of a year, in this consolidation range of 4 cents to roughly 6 cents, and that's where we are now. If we do not hold this, this could literally fall off on a cliff and go who knows where, right? We believe it is going to hold. This is on the daily chart, and if we look a little bit closely, let's go ahead and zoom in. We can see that it technically, well, actually, let's go to a 4-hour. That would be even more detailed for us, right? Oh, it is. Look at this. Okay, so this is what we have going on right now. We have an A, a B, a C, a D, and unfortunately, it could either, if it doesn't hold, could come back down further. How much further? Well, we could, with no history, we could finally see a bottom of maybe, who knows, maybe like 4 cents, 3 cents? That is on a hopeful narrative right there, right? Well, it is fair to assume that because of this on our indicator, a death cross, there could be more downside to go, and we may suggest that it is going to go to roughly, let's see, if you take a half of this, a half of that, and maybe we may see a 3 to 4 cent region of a CRO token, maybe even more depending on whatever news comes out, right? We do see potential downside, but yeah, we also could see more I guess consolidation, right? So it could do this, or it could just do this. We don't know yet. But what is key is you need to pay attention to this death cross right here that has happened. So should you get some CRO tokens? Well, we're not. Now that is our take on the CRO token. Make do with that information if you, whatever you will. With that said, happy days, happy trading, and good luck to every single one of you.